Hey guys, Ty Snake Man here with another video, and today I'm joined by another small Doodle World YouTuber, shadowv.2. In this video, we'll be doing a trade and a battle, and expect more collabs from the two of us. And I'll add a link to his channel in the description. Now, let's get into it. Okay, we're just doing a quick trade real quick between my Kaiju Sheldo and his Viking Vipember. I'd actually much rather have a Viking Vipember than the Sheldo. So, it's a nice trade. They're about the same rarity. The other one might be rarer, actually. Sheldo's gonna come out in wild eventually. I don't know if Vipember is. So we're just doing that trade, and yes, I got it. Alright, now we're gonna be starting a battle. Oh, I see he's using the Kaiju on there. Just waiting for him to get ready. Okay, and we're in. I go in with my umbrella, and he goes in with Kaiju. I'd like to say from here on, this is all a voiceover, so I already know what happens, but it's basically just gonna be the same. Okay, so I'm using shock. He's taking a while to decide what he's gonna do. Switches out, comes in with his Tough Lays, Armenti, which is an Armenti skin. Misprint, which is pretty cool. You shock again, try to get the kill on him. And it lands, and I get rid of the Armenti. Sends out his Meltamaw. I believe, yeah, I switch out. Send in my Fruitoad. I'd also like to mention this is not my PvP team, as they aren't leveled up yet and evolved, so I'm just using my playthrough team. Mr. Fruit is vulnerable and about to die. I try to land a Capsize, see if I'm quicker, which I doubt I am. And Meltamaw misses, and I hit it, knock out Meltamaw. He sends out his Kaiju that he swapped out in the start. And I switch out Mr. Fruit for Umbrella. They land an Electro Slash, doesn't do much as Umbrella's already an electric type. I try using Shock as, I think, yeah, it did decent damage. Yeah. Use Fiery Slash. Get me down to 9 health. I try to just land one more shock to eliminate them. And right here is down to whoever hits first. Waiting him for this side. And he switches out. Sends in the Candigon, which I land, does nothing. And at this point, I'm just thinking Umbrella's gonna die. So I just try to hit a last drain life, hope it does something, and yeah. I use drain life, try to get some HP, get them down a bit. I restore some health, not enough to keep me alive. So Umbrella's down. And I switch out into Ross. Really fast attacker, so hopefully I will be able to land a quick sting really fast as bugs effective against food types. At this point, I'm just hoping it'll do a lot. And they switch it out. They send in their Chronos, which quick sting still does a bit. Then I think about switching out, don't. Look at the type chart. Man, it's hard to defend against dark and electric. It's one of the things that makes Chronos so good. There's nothing I really can do besides... I just stay in, try to land parasitic seeds, suck some of their HP out, give it to me, and that'll kind of just keep hitting them down. Try to land a quick sting, which always goes first if you didn't know. Hence the name. Brings Chronos down a bit, and then they give me a taste of my own medicine and use Drain Life on me, which is basically my move from before. I use quick sting again, trying to knock out. They switch out, of course, knowing what I'll do. They send out Swift. This thing is a monster. It goes really fast. The typing's just not good for my playthrough team. And I don't really know what to do, so I send out my Tough Lace, which is the only thing that could hurt it, really. Super effectively. And that back spray looks so cool. My Fiery Bite is super effective, I just hope I land it. They're trying to think about what to do. And they switch out Swift, of course. They send back their Kaiju. Lower my attack. And I use Fiery Bite, but it misses. I use Bite, which they don't realize is super effective against the Kaiju. And I get rid of the Kaiju. At this point, I'm doing the best here. Waiting for them to switch in. They send back their Chronos. I use Bite. It's the only effective thing I got. And they get rid of my only thing that could take out Swift. I switch into my Thornet, I believe. Yeah, my Thornet. Still paralyzed, but it's the only thing I got. I could use Quick Sting to get a quick attack on it. And the Chronos is down. Waiting for them to switch in. At this point, I'm in the lead. I'm doing well. And then they send out their Swift. This thing, I got nothing to deal with it. It's just overpowered at this point. Because my only thing that could have killed it is gone. So I send out my Grymillion. Just thinking that maybe, hopefully, Poison could knock out Steel. It doesn't. It actually has no effect on Steel. They send in their Candygon. I have a chance. I use Bite. Try to knock it out. They use Mind Drain. It sucks out my health, gets rid of Maria. And now I got 3, they got 2. I'm thinking about what I'm gonna send out. I send out Ross, hoping the quick sting will do something and that I don't paralyze. And then they switch out Candy Gun, and then into Swift. I have nothing to do with Swift. I get paralyzed, so I can't move. I switch out, and then I realized that I forgot to take out my, or get rid of my lizard that I use for chaining. So I just have a scavenge lizard in here, which I can't do anything with basically. But I gotta switch it out, it's the only thing I got. Or not, I'll go with Fruitoad, since it has such low health. At this point, it's just a shield from my demise. I used Belch trying to get poison, but they use Antenna Beam, knocking me out before I could use it. And I went from being in the lead to being behind. At this point, I'm just like, I'm about to lose. Because Swift, it's just a monster. You can't do anything against it when you don't have a fire type. I live on 1 health. I can't really do anything at this point. I use Ambush, but of course it does nothing. So at this point, I just try to land 1 more hit. I use Ambush, but they use Antenna Beam first. And shadowv.2 wins. Now, this video was fun to film. Go check out shadowv.2's channel, link in description, and see you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe.